Breaking news.
Breaking news just in.
On the Build Destroy camp.
From the Build Destroy news desk. Derek Marks. Donald Trump found guilty all 35 counts in the bribery hearing in New York City, where he paid off pro slapper, what's the chick's name? Stormy Daniels, found guilty on 35 counts of extortion and bribery. Now I ask y'all this. The fuck does that mean? Yeah, he's guilty, but what does that mean? Snoop, can you explain that to me? What does guilty on 35 counts mean? Is he building and destroying? Or is he just destroying? I don't know. Maybe y'all can figure it out. Build and Destroy on YouTube.com. Build and Destroy Radio, YouTube.com. Like, subscribe, watch. Tell me what you think about Donald Trump being found guilty on 35 counts less than an hour ago in the Supreme Court of New York, First District. I don't know. For me, all I want to know is, can the lane run in November or not? That's all it's about for me. I don't care about jail time. Can the lane run in November? That's what I want to know.
That's what both sides want to know. Both pro-Trump and anti-Trump simply want to know, will he be able to be on the ballot? Nothing else matters.
Nothing else matters?
Right now, this carries about as much weight as the first preseason game in the NFL.
That guilty verdict.
Zero.
It means nothing.
It means nothing. Like, okay.
It means nothing.
Like, this isn't a JBM trial down in City Hall where you get a definitive decision and people are going to jail and lives are being, altered. This, like you said, this means nothing. It means nothing. It's face value for all we know at this moment.
Yeah, we really don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, the first place, the whole thing about them getting him on bribery, for all the stuff he's done, the strongest thing you could get him on is guilty of bribing a hooker who she says he liked to be spanked with magazines. I just hate. I really don't want to.
Exactly. Right.
I really don't want to. I don't want to hurt him. But
his kick is probably he probably shares that exact same kick with the people that indicted him, with the court that threw the book at him. Well, you know these people, man. There's a lot of depravity and a lot of things behind closed doors that happen to get out to the public. That's why it's an issue. Right. How many people do whatever in their private life, whether you're paying for it, whether you do it with your wife, girlfriend, side joint. People don't want their own.
What do you mean? What are you talking about? Like dragging your girlfriend into a hallway and kicking her when she's down? Like she's a lost cocker spaniel? Is that what you're talking about there?
I'm talking about two consenting adults.
Oh, two consenting adults.
Yes.
Was Cassie not consenting?
She was definitely not
when
consenting.
Diddy kicked her like Darryl U. Premium for an extra point in the hallway of an LA hotel? Because we got a lot to talk about. We've been down for
like an 80-inch TV that he couldn't carry up the stairs by himself.
Right, exactly. Snoop, how long we been down?
A minute.
We've been down a minute. I'm ready to get back at it. Yeah. I hope our audience is ready to rock with us, y'all. I'm hyped. I'm ready to get back.
Absolutely.
We've been down 3 weeks for spring break. A lot has transpired.
A lot has happened. A lot of conversations. A lot of discussions at cookouts.
Derek.
Great topics, great material.
Happy Memorial Day.
Yes.
Belated Memorial Day. I celebrated my birthday in April, end of April.
Yes.
Applaud to the Build and Destroy Radio Show.
Absolutely.
We're back, baby. And a lot has happened. A lot has happened. But I thought we were done talking about your man. Puff, Diddy done did it.
Sure.
Diddy the dickhead. We talked before about a month ago,
right,
when all this stuff went down, and I talked about how upset I was. I felt like I lost someone, an aspiring idol or peak at the mountaintop that gave me something to shoot for, how I wanted to be. Fuck all that. I'm just mad now, man.
Yeah.
I'm pissed. I don't like the dude. He's led me down a road of depravity
Too many times.
and lies and everything else. I'm just mad now. And he needs to get whatever he has coming to him.
Absolutely.
But the question is this. With all this going down, and there's more to come, because now they're saying that the feds are building a case and they're building witnesses. This is to talk to people in front of a grand jury, because what's coming out is the tape against Cassidy that came out a couple weeks ago. You wonder where that came from. And it seems like it probably came as a result of the raids that they made on his various homes in Florida and New York and LA. And there were some people on that tape. And now they're starting to build names that they want to testify in front of the grand jury about his actions, and then charges soon come.
This is going to get ugly. This is going to get real ugly.
My question for the team, Stu, is there any chance that he comes back from this at all? Or is he done?
If he stays out of jail, he wins.
How about that, Stu?
If he stays out of jail,
listen.
Take 500 mil
and just go do something.
Live.
Just go live, bro. That's it. That's really where I'm at with it. Because
and retreat to the valley like Russell Simmons did.
Absolutely, man.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. You had a good run. You accomplished a lot of great things, but it's over, my guy. It's over.
They say time heals all wounds, does it?
Man.
Will it? Because, I mean, we're only scratching the top of the iceberg in regards to what's going to happen. It's going to get worse. Because you don't kick and drag women down hallways in public and think that's the only time you did that. Like you were high on Molly, whatever,
right.
too many glasses of... Yeah, that's not isolated. You've been doing that for a minute. We all know the stories and what we've heard. So it can only get worse. And again, does time heal all wounds? Or does he have to take his accolades and go run and hide somewhere?
And there's no shortage of people lining up to tell their story. People they're basically like tapping up the mic. Is this thing on? Well, back in 2013, when I worked for him, you got the Shaka Khan story that came out with Shaka Khan's daughter recanting how he screamed on her and had her brother beat up. It's just piling on. It's just fuel to the fire, so to speak.
It's piling on.
And there's no shortage of people, I'm sure, with stories. Yeah. The woman that said, she was coerced into sleeping with Kim Porter and Diddy in one of those free calls. She's now come forth and told her story. So as the case is being built, to your point, David, and they start identifying some of these witnesses, there's going to be a lot more stories and a lot more building of the case, I think. And I just don't see how they can come back from it. I can't see it.
Right now, there's no light at the end of the tunnel.
I can't see it. Right now, I can't.
Right now, no.
When there's through with it. Imagine when
and we're not even done yet.
Right. That's what
because like you said, you got collateral, you got security coming forward, makeup artists, bellhops, maids, everybody.
Backup dancers.
You know what I mean? Auto detail.
Right.
He took a ShamWow and smacked in the back of her head. All she wanted to do was get in and go to Carl's Jr. for a burger. He took the ShamWow and smacked in the back of the head. What am I to do? Soap everywhere. Turtle wax everywhere. All I want to do is get the Mozzie ready.
There was no calming him down.
There's no calming him down.
There was no calming him down.
He went for the sponge, but I said, no, Puff, no. That's enough. You don't have to beat her with the soap in a ShamWow. I don't know.
He was a madman.
He's a madman. He's mad.
It was mayhem.
Yeah.
It was mayhem at the car wash. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Stories like that.
They're coming out left and right.
Absolutely.
But this ain't nothing we ain't heard before. Like we talked about all this. Like the stories go on and on for decades about his behaviors. Yeah. But most of it was centered around money issues and bad contracts. And the physical abuse and stuff was kind of kept behind closed doors. Now you got baby's moms coming forward. Now they're even trying to put and call into question the death of his quote-unquote true love, Kim Porter. They're trying to say she had the keys to the whole thing and what's going on. You know what I mean? So, but you know what? You want to throw him under the bus, but like I said, this is a comeuppance for all the people that have been up to the shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's been doing shit. It ain't just him. This is a pandemic of a situation.
A time of reckoning.
A time of reckoning.
Just like
for men of power
absolutely.
Who have stepped over women and the unvoiced and the misrepresented. This is a time of comeuppance. This ain't the time to be with the shits. You know what I mean? People are annoyed because of this. Because of this right here. Social media and the camera. Everybody's a cameraman.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Let me ask you a question. Both you guys a question. Because social media talks, and we've seen how quickly things can escalate when things start to blow up on social media. Is it of you guys' opinion that it is like it is mine? That you got to give a shout out to that one and only Jaguar Wright for kicking this thing off. She was huge and
how crazy does she look?
And really spinning this wheel and getting started. How crazy does she? Back when the interview was some time ago, like I mean maybe a year ago. And
that was a
maybe
couple years ago. That's like 2-3 years.
Yeah, I mean when she the first yeah exactly. I think it was. There have been clips and bits and pieces when she was speaking from the car, but when she was talking on her own.
I know.
But as she got her platform escalated and people invited her on the show, and she just she was spilling beans about everyone. And I think a lot of focus on celebrities and stars started to become the nom de rigueur. Was like, we got to start taking some of this stuff seriously. Like,
I still think
how valid is it? At first, a lot of people were saying, "Oh, she had bad relationships with Questlove and the Roots and and Talib Kweli."
How bad does it sound?
I mean,
now?
Is this sound
all
great?
All of a sudden, it's got legs.
Or now, exactly now, when you see a lot of things she said had merit, you're like, how much of that is true? But I think her going on started a lot of this. Put a lot of this in motion. Where now we're starting to look at other celebrities and other stars and things that they did over the years that may have been a little questionable.
You know what though? I still don't lend a lot of credence. I can't with her either because
it's almost personal with me,
right?
Because
she has so much vitriol. She's full of
the thing about it is, if you lean on that side, then you gotta Jill is trash, Erica's trash, Kerry Hilson's trash. Quest is trash, Black Thought is trash, Sean G's trash. Right. Everybody in the industry
she has something to say about
everybody, but everybody that's doing something with their career, except for her.
No, I'm not saying I believed everything she said. Yeah, but I give her credit for getting the wheels spinning, for getting the internet.
She jumped in early.
She jumped in early. She kind of got the party started.
That's where the
everybody's got their own opinion of where they lie as far as how true it is, but.
She jumped in early, but as she kept talking, she started sounding more and more like Chico Escuela. Those that know. Right. Black Thought, he bad person.
Right.
He knows share his champagne. He's very bad person. Like Ed Kranepool.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Those that know that joke know that joke. That's an inside. But yeah, I mean, but like you said, Ads, just the times and the climate we're in give a lot more legs and weight to what she was saying.
Yeah.
Was she talking straight? Like, I still don't watch her. Like, her posts keep popping up in my feed.
It's enough. I mean, it's too much. First, like Marcus' point, it's just negative. Like, I'm fans of a lot of people that she talks about. Nobody wants to really peek into the lives of celebrities anyway. Because pretty much, I'm sure there's a story for everybody that you're a fan of. There's some story about somebody being treated bad, or somebody not tipping at a restaurant, or somebody, telling somebody to go F themselves, whatever. And at the end of the day, you gotta be the person to decide. Do I follow this person? Do I continue to listen to this person's music? Do I still watch this person's movies? That's up to you individually. You can't let Jaguar Wright make that determination for you. You either can choose to believe it, or still support the people that she's talking about. I mean, but I'm gonna wade through it. It's entertainment, but like you said, Dave, every other day something's popping up. Jaguar's talking about this bull. Then she talked about this for, oh, this chick. I told you that. He said, she killed this. It's like, sheesh,
but it's just, that's what I'm
heavy
saying.
And it's very
and
heavy.
it's, dude, and we all could talk trash on somebody.
Right.
And it's just, like, what's the point? What's the point? And ye without sin cast the first stone. Like you ain't flawless, chick.
Right.
You ain't flawless. And to me, you are mad because you had the biggest alley oop in the industry when you did the Unplugged with Jigga and you sung the hook and your career should have skyrocketed after that. But it's everybody else's fault that your career didn't skyrocket.
She should have been at least Jasmine Sullivan.
Yeah.
At the least.
And she's talented.
At
she
the
got
least,
talent.
She should have been Jasmine.
I was a Jaguar Ray fan. Jaguars.
Nah, Jag was dope.
She got chops. But come on, yo, like, and truth be told, it all came to fruition when Malik B passed, and she was mad because
like
the way they treated him. Yeah. Come on, like, yo, I mean, I'm not even going to get into it because there was so many things that was said about how Malik carried himself. We all knew Malik personally. I mean, we all formed our own opinions on that. But after that, man, it's been now that she's garnering the attention, now she can't shut her mouth. Now she can't shut her mouth.
I put her in the same category as like the shit that Orlando Brown was saying.
I don't quite go there, but
I mean, she's a half a step away from Orlando Brown.
Guess what? It could be true, but again, what are you saying? Just don't support any artist ever because they all get freaky on a tour bus.
I mean, that's part of the lifestyle, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, a big part of this, and I'm not condoning anything, but a big part of this is just a lifestyle. A rock. There you go, Susie. You're a rock.
And not every relationship is perfect within that field. This is a field that we're not privy to, but not every relationship is perfect. Some people are going to feel slighted or screwed when you talk about this particular deal. Or, I was like, her point, she may feel that her career should have been advanced more. Well, who knows what took place behind the scene or why she turned this deal down or why she refused to work with this person. We don't know that. So if you're left, there's always, like you said, there's always three sides of the story. One person's side, the other person's side, and the truth. So she's going to speak her side. I haven't heard anybody really come out and try to refute what she says, so they're just letting her talk. Like, I'm gonna just let her talk, and that's some people aren't even lending grip to it. Some people aren't even lending any heft to what she's saying. Like, she can just keep on talking. I'm not even gonna go ahead and
let shit like that lie right
so
where it's at.
To each his own. Like, it doesn't mean, like, to your point, I'm cutting off the roots. Oh, Jaguar said that, he's a bad person. No more Talib Kweli and Reflection Eternal. I'm done. Like, I mean, come on. Like, you don't like them, we get it, it's fine.
Half the stories, God forbid, he had a part to play in it.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? And like, she's sitting in a corner with popcorn, like, eyes going back and forth, like she's just writing notes.
Exactly.
Come on, you were in the mix too, man. You were a rock star too.
Right.
You were a rock star.
How about that? And who knows who you may have treated poorly.
I mean, come on. And it's like Snoop just said, the big thing of it is, in this day and age where everybody's a cameraman, whatever, we all got shit we're not happy with in our past that we wish we could take back. All those nights in school, when you had drinks and you're drinking 40s, you had some, ladies around, and of course there's stuff we would pull back in hindsight, but
they ain't running for president. We don't need to talk.
They ain't running for president. That's what I'm going to say.
Just make music. Make dope music and entertain when you do shows. That's your job.
What's the big thing?
My job is not to judge you and how you treat your children, how your relationship. My job is strictly to consume what you put out. I'm either going to rock with it or I'm not. If I feel that strongly about what you do personally, then I'll make the decision. But I'm not going to let somebody else tell me don't support these people or these people are bad because of this. You made your point, fine, it is what it is, but that doesn't change anything. I felt how I felt about Diddy personally before she even said much of that. Mm-hmm. I was always questioning, I always believed that it was unsavory the way Evie and Al B. Shore got jacked up and the way, all these, people that were in his circle suddenly mysteriously passed away. That's weird.
All you need to know to put a bow on this whole thing, he blew the nigga's car because he thought Cassie liked him.
Smashed the balls over the head. He broke the ball.
He blew up Kid Cudi's car in the driveway of his crib to send a message. And that's been verified. That's not speculation. That's not what's saying. Yeah, I could put an allegedly behind that because we don't want Bill Destroy getting sued. But he blew a nigga's car up. That's taking it to the next level. Like, my man's got some issues, man. And I mean, this, like you said, this is an era of comeuppance where no good deed goes undone.
Again, yo.
You're going to get chin checked on this.
Look at his pop. That's what his pop was.
That's what got his pop.
His pop was that, you know what I mean, that bull.
In the streets, right.
Yeah.
The apple don't fall far. What they say, you know? So, you know, I mean, it's going down. So, you know, we'll see how all this plays out.
I'm of the mindset.
But I'm lost. I have no faith in anyone anymore. I used to really be, I don't want to say a stan, but I
No, that's fair. When we were younger, that's fair. Go on
put
with it.
people
I know
on
what
certain
you're saying.
pedestals
Absolutely.
and use them as motivation.
And again, right. But of course, but now that you've achieved certain, modicum of success on your own, independent black man who's done great things. Podcast
You
builder,
as well.
writer, tastemaker, the things that you've done.